Codex just released a brand new feature called Record and Replay, which I think might be a complete game changer for the way that people use AI tools for productivity. It allows you to record your screen showing Codex a recurring task like filling an expense report or submitting a time off request. Codex turns that demo into an inspectable, editable skill. We control when the recording starts and stops, and then using that skill, it will be able to repeat that task in the future. This could be insane, and in this video, we're going to test it out together and see how well it works, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this new feature on Codex. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you about the 2-minute brief for AI builders. It's a newsletter that is generated every morning with the latest AI news. This Codex record and replay feature was highlighted in the newsletter. So if you subscribe by clicking the link in the description, you're going to be up to date on everything happening in the AI world, especially if you're an AI builder. So let's jump in. Here we are on Codex. You want to go to your plugins on the top left. You're going to go to the plus sign on the top, click the arrow, and we're going to click record a skill. So we're going to install record and replay on our Codex. And now we're going to run this. It's going to say record or replay, record by workflow, and turn it into a reusable skill. And I'm going to send that off. On the bottom, we have to allow Codex to record our actions on a Mac. It's going to start recording when our mouse clicks, text you type, and the content in Windows you interact until you press stop, up to 30 minutes. So this is really cool. You can just turn it on when you're doing some sort of workflow that's repetitive, and then it's going to remember what we're doing. So I'm going to click allow. You have to allow some permissions on your Mac so it can do it, but it is now recording my screen. So it's saying, do the workflow you want captured, then record done. When you're finished, I'll stop the recording and convert it into a reusable Codex skill. This is kind of crazy. All right, so let's do a simple one here. And this is a workflow that I actually do sometimes. So there's this site called invoice-generator.com. And I think invoicing is kind of an interesting one of something that people might do. Of course, there's different ways to do this. We could probably even have Codex generate an invoice, but this is just an example. And of course, with this feature, we can have it, watch any workflow that we want to do and turn it into a skill. So here we are in invoice generator, and let's say I'm just going to do it. So I'm going to put in, an invoice number. Let's put in the date. There's ads that are going to pop up, but that's fine. Let's say this is to AI Tool Inc. It's from No Code MBA. Let's say it's a dedicated video. Let's put the rate. Let's say it's $50,000. That would be awesome. And let's go ahead and let's say this is for one dedicated video on YouTube. Okay. And then what we can do is download it. And now we have that downloaded. So why don't we stop the recording? It says I'm done recording now. So what I assume is happening in the back end is Codex is basically taking the recording and converting that into a skill. So this is cool to see. It says I have the captured replay ready. It opens Safari. It went to the website, dismiss the ad overlay, fill the invoice number and the bill to the center of the description. I'm going to turn that into a focused invoice generator expense demo with the replay skills and the field mapping for our recording. We're going to click yes. And this is also what's cool about Codex is you're going to see it's really good at using the browser. So that's what it's going to do. Okay, so the skill is now generated. So now let's actually put it to the test and see if it works. So I'm going to say, use the skill to create an invoice for, why don't we just say like something else? Let's see how adaptable it is for lawn care for $500. So we can see it literally opened up the browser on the right side. This is the AI doing it. I didn't do any of this. It's going to fill out the fields needed. And then all I did was ask it to download. And then it literally downloaded on my computer and it did the entire workflow end to end. And there's just so many different things that I could think of that we could apply this to. I'm going to make more videos in the future about this. So subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more free content like this. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to cover about Codex or other AI tools, and click the link below to subscribe to our free AI Builders newsletter, curated specifically for people building with AI. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.